A super tanker carrying Iranian oil to Syria was detained by the British Navy last week. The seizure flared up tensions between Iran and the West. Here is the latest. Iran's defense minister has now said that his country will respond to the detention. Amir Hatami said in a quote here, "This will not be tolerated by US and it will not be without a response," unquote. He has reiterated Iran's stand that the detention is against international regulation. Iran's foreign ministry also issued a statement. Listen in.
ما کماکان از دولت انگلیس می‌خواهیم که حتماً و با قید فوریت و با توجه به اسناد و شواهدی که بهشون ارائه کردیم این کشتی حامل نفت جمهوری اسلامی ایران رو رفع توقیف بکنه که بتونه به مسیر خودش ادامه بده و این راهزنی دریایی و دزدی دریایی و عملی که منجر به افزایش تنش میشه رو نمیپذیریم و هشدارهای لازم رو هم در این زمینه دادیم.
Iran's foreign minister Javad Zarif also tweeted about the development. Here the tweets on your screen there. Zarif said that, and I quote here, "Iran is neither a member of the EU nor subject to any European oil embargo. UK's unlawful seizure of a tanker with Iranian oil on behalf of #B-team is piracy, pure and simple." Now here's what Zarif means by B-team. The foreign minister regularly uses the term to refer to U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton. This is also a reference to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi, all of who, remember, are pushing a hard line on Tehran. And let's give you a quick recap of how this entire controversy over the supertanker started. It happened last Thursday at Gibraltar, where the custom authorities seized a tanker that belongs to Panama. Authorities in Gibraltar said that they suspected the tanker was carrying Iranian crude oil to Syria, which is a violation of the sanctions by EU imposed on Tehran. But Iran completely denied the accusations and claimed that the vessel was intercepted in international waters. There's just a little over 1 year left for the U.S. presidential elections. President Trump has already launched his campaign, and so have the Democratic aspirants. And just as the race to the White House was gathering momentum, a high-profile sex scandal has broken out in the U.S. This scandal involves some big names, and it has the potential to give the White House sleepless nights. Here's why.
The person of interest in this scandal is a man called Jeffrey Epstein. He is a wealthy financier and well known for his political connections. Epstein was arrested in New Jersey airport. The charges against him are that of sex trafficking. According to media reports, this 66-year-old bigwig has been accused of paying underage girls for massages. Reports also say that Epstein molested minor girls at his fancy properties in New York and Florida. The man isn't new to headlines. He is a registered sex offender. But the timing of his arrest is sending tremors all the way down to the fortified White House. Here's why. This sex offender is linked closely to Trump. The friendship goes back to at least 33 years. Trump once spoke about him to the United States magazine, and the president was all praises. Here's what he told the New York magazine in 2002. "I have known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." This last line is capable of ripping Trump's campaign apart. The president is already battling allegations of hush money. And these honey-laced words about a jailed pedophile is the last thing Trump needed this election season. Here's more dirt that the Democrats can use against Trump. Epstein was a member of Trump's beach club, Mar-a-Lago. The duo have dined at each other's homes. Trump even flew Epstein's plane. Epstein once told the court that he wanted to set up his modeling agencies and he was inspired by Trump. Here's another blast from the past. During the 2016 election campaign, a young woman slapped a case against Trump for allegedly raping her when she was 13. She had claimed that this episode happened at a party that was being hosted at Epstein's. Manhattan townhouse, Yes, you heard that right. The more you dig, the more interesting this scandal gets. So to put it short, Jeffrey Epstein may be the one behind bars this summer. But it is Donald Trump's campaign that is facing the heat. Will Trump be able to talk America through a scandal once again? Bureau Report, WION.
And the latest in the story is that a U.S. attorney has announced the charges against Epstein. Listen in.
We announce the unsealing of sex trafficking charges against Jeffrey Epstein. The charges allege that Epstein sexually abused young girls by enticing them to engage in sex acts for money. Epstein was arrested this past Saturday evening at Teterboro Airport aboard his private jet that had just landed from Paris, France.
Let's shift our focus now. Vatican has a